blackouts are expected in Ukraine's capital and other regions of the country, according to Ukraine's state electricity operator. AP correspondent Karen Chamas has more.
The move comes after Russia's devastating strikes on Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Russian forces continue to pound Ukrainian missiles and drones, focusing on power plants, water supplies and other civilian targets. Moscow has said the recent barrage is a response to what it alleged were Ukrainian attacks on Russian-annexed Crimea. Ukraine has denied those allegations. Russian shelling continued in the city of Nikopol, where 2 fires broke out and over a dozen buildings, including a gas pipeline, were damaged. I'm Karen Chamas.
Iran acknowledged for the first time Saturday that it had supplied Moscow with drones, but said they were sent before the war in Ukraine, where Russia has used them to target power stations and civilian infrastructure. Iran's foreign minister said a small number of drones had been shipped a few months before Russia's February 24th invasion. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky accused Tehran of lying, saying Kyiv's forces were downing at least 10 of the unmanned aerial vehicles each day. Tehran denied, however, continuing to supply drones to Moscow. North Korea fired 4 short-range ballistic missiles Saturday as the U.S. and South Korea continue military exercises that were extended an extra day in reaction to Pyongyang's launches earlier in the week. South Korea's defense ministry said the missiles flew about 130 kilometers and reached an altitude of about 20 kilometers over the Western Sea. North Korea has launched 30 missiles since Wednesday, including some that triggered air raid alerts in South Korea and Japan. 2 German-run migrant rescue ships carrying nearly 300 rescued people are waiting off the eastern coast of Sicily. A ship called Humanity One got permission to disembark the most vulnerable migrants on Saturday, while a request by the ship called Rise Above has gone unanswered despite critical conditions on board. Italy's far-right government recently closed its ports to humanitarian rescue ships. Nearly 1,100 rescued migrants are aboard 4 ships run by European charity organizations stuck in the Mediterranean Sea. Some of the ships have people on board who were rescued up to 2 weeks ago, and conditions are getting worse. The United States military says it's carried out an airstrike in support of the Somali government's operations against the al-Shabaab extremist group that has killed some of the group's fighters. A statement Saturday by the U.S. Africa Command describes the airstrike as being carried out Thursday in collective self-defense and at the request of the Somali National Army. The U.S. statement says al-Shabaab fighters had been attacking Somali military forces. Twitter has launched an $8 a monthly subscription to get that blue verification checkmark that many people covet. AP correspondent Julie Walker has the story.
The social media company that Elon Musk just bought and is overhauling launched a subscription service for $8 a month on Saturday that includes a blue check mark now given to verified accounts. Twitter says users who sign up now can receive the blue check mark next to their names, just like the celebrities, companies, and politicians. This comes a day after the company laid off about half its staff of 7,500 to cut costs. Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey is taking blame for the widespread job losses, saying, "I own the responsibility for why everyone is in this situation. I grew the company size too quickly. I apologize for that." Julie Walker, New York.
The UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, on Saturday issued an open letter to Elon Musk, the new owner of Twitter, urging him to ensure human rights are central to the management of Twitter. Twitter laid off half its workforce on Friday, and tweets by staff of the social media company said the team responsible for human rights was among those affected, a development which Turk described as not an encouraging start. And Afghanistan's Taliban has criticized U.S. President Joe Biden for calling Afghanistan a godforsaken place during a campaign speech in California on Friday. Biden made the comments while talking to U.S. war veterans. The chief Taliban spokesperson told the news conference Saturday the remarks were made out of frustration and envy for Afghanistan.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.